I'm so impressed with this set that I've barely been drinking. I need to get down to it. We're just gonna drink her straight from the bottle because she's frosty. I'm very excited because today I just got the brand new Merit holiday set, which is their Glacé set, in the mail. Thank you so much to Merit for sending this my way. I have been on pins and needs to try this. So I'm gonna be using this along with some other makeup I'm loving right now. We're going for a very polished, sleek holiday look. So you're getting 2 deluxe minis of 2 of my favorite products. So you're getting a deluxe mini of the mascara and then the Great Skin. They came out with a lip pencil just for this set. I am so excited to try it. This is their Brow 1980, which is their brow gel. This is in clear and they actually didn't have the shade clear. So I'm really excited because honestly, the shades that they do have in the brow gel just personally don't really work for me. So I'm really excited to have this to put over like the brow gel I'm already using. I love to just kind of feather my brows and kind of perfect it with a clear gel. So I'm excited about this. And then the thing I'm most excited about, which is the Merit Solo Shadow in a shimmer shade. Yes, I've already swatched it because I could not stand it. I had to know. Spoiler alert, it is everything I wanted. I'm just gonna swatch it right now. That's how excited I am. What? Like, look at how creamy and buttery it is. Oh my God, it is just so incredibly gorgeous. Just a beautiful, subtle champagne cream shadow. That is my jam. So we're gonna be using all of those products. I'm also going to pull a shade from the Merit Sephora Mini Flush Balm set. I know that as of this moment, this is currently out of stock. I'm hoping that they'll restock this. So I think I'm either going to use the really bright red in the trio, or I don't know, I might just use my favorite shade of all time of the Flush Balms, which is the shade Fox. And of course, I'm going to go in with this little baby right here. This is the cutest little bottle. Oh my God, I just had the best idea. Like, once I finish this, I'm just gonna keep refilling this, and this is like the perfect travel container for the Great Skin. They kill the packaging on these minis. Just absolutely stunning. If you're not familiar with the Great Skin, it is a gorgeous skincare product that is also an incredible primer. I still have my collection with Merit, and I have very, very exciting news. That collection is evergreen. So what I mean by that is it's not going away. That will always be linked down below in my description box, along with everything else I'm talking about here today. But definitely keep that in mind because my collection is bomb. And I did do a video about that collection if you want to check that out. So going in with the Minimalistic in the shade Linen, I've had a lot of people ask like how I would compare the Merit Minimalistic to the Fenty Blur Stick that came out recently. They're very, very, very different products. So this is gonna give you a more like satin skin-like finish. There is a little bit more coverage to this than the Fenty Stick. The Fenty Stick is like super creamy, super dewy, not that much coverage. This is more like a medium coverage that of course you can also sheer out as well. I always like to mention, if there are any new people here, that I am an exclusively pro-choice influencer, which means that I only feature products from brands that are loudly and proudly in support of abortion rights. So you can be sure that every single product I talk about is coming from a brand that is pro-choice. Now, I don't know if this lip liner and this Solo Shadow in the shimmer is going to stick around. I really don't. I'm hoping they do. So there is the Minimalistic used as a foundation and a concealer, and just like always, it's absolute perfection. The one thing I always like to drive home with this foundation is that you absolutely, really all foundations, but you want to make sure that your skin is nice and prepped and super hydrated before you go in with this. So that's why it's amazing that they have the Great Skin, because it truly is like the perfect primer before you go in with the Minimalist. Okay, so I went in and did my brows with my current favorite pigmented brow gel, which is the Gen C Arch Support in the shade Medium Brown. When I use this, I love to go in with a clear gel over it and really set it and perfect it. That's where this comes in. So this is the Brow 1980. And again, this is in a clear shade that was created just for this set. Okay, wow, this is really fluffing these up. Okay, I'm actually really impressed with this. Like, this is really giving my brows some nice hold. Now we're going in with the Pièce de Résistance, which is that Solo Shadow in the shade Glacé. Oh my God, you guys, this is literally all I ever need. Like, I'm so dead serious. This is going on so creamy, and I want to drive home. This is not a glitter. This is a very, very sophisticated, subtle shimmer that's created because there are micro pearls in here. Oh, that really is like the perfect champagne. It's got like the right amount of everything, the right amount of white, the right amount of just like a tiny bit of gold in there, but not too much. I swear to God, if they get rid of this and don't come back with it, I'm gonna be angry. Okay, so I wasn't even gonna show this part, but I take it back. I am gonna show this part because this Jones Rhode eyeliner pencil, that's one of my favorites, is gliding on so gorgeously with this solo shadow. Oh my God, it's like effortless. If you have any of the matte solo shadows, and this is gonna come as no surprise to you, this is definitely like a creamier formula and a glidier formula. I think the matte shadows are incredibly creamy for being matte shadows. That's part of the reason why I'm such a big fan of those matte shadows. So you can imagine how creamy and glidey this one is. So I'm just curling my lashes. Now I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite mascaras, period. This is the Merit Clean Lash. And now I'm gonna go in with the last piece of the Merit Lip Gloss set, which is the lip liner. So this is a very sheer lip liner from what I've seen, and it's in the shade Bespoke. Yep, that's her right there, that's Bespoke. I do like to line my lips, but that's only something I've grown comfortable with in the last couple years. It's really hard for me to find a lip liner that is subtle enough for me. So this is exciting. And I'm just filling in my entire lip. That is so beautiful, and to me this is like a hybrid between a lip liner and like a sheer lip color. That's what this is to me. So I'm going to, of course, top that with a gloss. We're gonna get to that in a second, but first I have to delve into blush. So we're gonna focus on these shades, and I have to make a tough decision. I think I'm gonna wait on this because I'm just feeling Fox right now for this look. I just am. Again, like I said, Fox is truly my favorite Flush Balm shade out of all of them. I think Fox reads a little bit differently on everyone, and I think people are often surprised at how it appears on the skin compared to how it looks in the actual container. Because it looks very brown here, right? Like, I don't know how to define this shade. I really don't. It is so special. I will never, ever get tired of Fox. I know some people have tried the Flush Balms and some of them are a little too sheer for them and they have trouble with those shades staying. I will say some shades are more sheer than others. For instance, like Stockholm, one of my favorite shades of all time, but a lot more sheer compared to Fox, which has a little bit more pigment to it. I don't know what the hell to call this shade. It's a little bit peachy, it's a little bit pinky, it's a little bit taupe. It's like a little bit of everything. Like if you were to ask me point blank, Kate, you can only pick one blush that's your favorite blush right now, it would be this. Like, no questions asked. Ah, duh, that's gorgeous. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in with Fox on my lips and then we're gonna put a gloss over it. So there's a swatch of Fox on my finger. I have a lot of gloss options right now. I know I've mentioned this before, but my top 3 favorite glosses are the In Beauty Glazes, the Say Glossy Bounces, and the Rhode Lip Peptide Tints. I'm gonna use this today. I cannot get enough of this shade. This is the shade Espresso. Guys, these are so buttery and so plushious. What's even happening? This is so stunning. And again, this just looks like a proper brown, right? But when I apply it to my lips, it just gives me this like gorgeous, juicy sort of caramelly shade that is so flattering. And really though, how well does that lip gloss pair with this lip pencil? Like, damn. Okay guys, so that is the finished look and I am just not surprised in the least. This set did not disappoint whatsoever. I am absolutely in love with this eyeshadow. I'm so excited. Ever since, you know, I stopped using Charlotte Tilbury, which is one of my favorite brands, however, not pro-choice, I've really been missing out on just like a beautiful, glidey, creamy, shimmery eyeshadow situation. And that's exactly what this is. This is so what I've been looking for. And I'm really pleasantly surprised by both the brow product, by all the new products really, the brow product and the lip liner. Like I said, the brow product set my brows so beautifully and the lip liner is stunning. stunning. I love the fact that you can basically just use the lip liner as a lip shade in and of itself if you want. Like line your lips, fill your lips in, and then go over it with a gloss. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so impressed with this set that I've barely been drinking. I need to get down to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned, everything I talked about here today is going to be linked down below in my description box. Those are affiliate links, and all that means is if you shop through my links, it really helps to support my channel, so I thank you in advance. You guys are the best. Please stay safe out there, and cheers till next time.